It's June 10th, 2025, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel. Riots and looting and fires and all the usual stuff broke out in Los Angeles over the weekend. This time, the excuse was a protest of a wave of ICE arrests. California Governor Gavin Newsom and President Donald Trump decided the best method to defuse the situation was to get into a pissing match. The soda pop president said, "I'm sending in the National Guard." Newsom said, "We don't need them. Rescind the order." Trump and border czar Tom Homan announced it is a felony to impede law enforcement. Newsom said, "Arrest me." Trump said, "I would do it. You want me to do it? I will do it. You're a loser. I'm a genius. Get me a Diet Coke." Waymo became the first corporate sponsor of the Olympic torch relay for the LA Games in 2028. ICE agents mistakenly detained a deputy U.S. Marshal in Arizona because he fit the general description of somebody they were trying to find. That general description was human being. NBC News reports the White House is struggling to find qualified people willing to work for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Several applicants turned down job offers after they learned they would be forced to participate in Hegseth's daily keg stands. Hegseth's. We have more fake news coming up, but since you're still watching, why not take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel? We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and you can help us do it. You can also follow us everywhere on social media and visit us at sketchworkscomedy.com. French President Emmanuel Macron will be traveling to Greenland to meet the prime ministers of both Greenland and Denmark. Ostensibly, they will discuss North Atlantic and Arctic security, but in reality, it's a relationship intervention because Macron needs to get out of that abusive marriage. You deserve better, mon ami. In global Frump news, Greta Thunberg whined that she was kidnapped by Israeli forces aboard the Gaza-bound aid vessel, the Madeleine. The ship, operated by the Freedom Flotilla Coalition, think a booze cruise without the alcohol or any fun people. Anyway, Israel redirected this selfie ship, traveling to Gaza with some snacks, to an Israeli port and returned the passengers to their country of origin. An act which surely resulted in Thunberg making this face. I'm surprised she didn't get to LA. Turning to entertainment news, Warner Brothers Discovery will split into two companies by next year. One company will get to keep HBO Max and the DC Comics cinematic universe. The other company will be stuck with most of the debt, CNN, and that one video game controller that rarely works. Emily Ratajkowski, the model, actress, and New York Times best-selling author. Yeah, okay, why not? Anyway, at her 34th birthday party over the weekend, Ratajkowski celebrated with a butt cake. After blowing out the candles, Ratajkowski got to watch as her guests ate out her ass. Sheriff's deputies in Tennessee captured a runaway pet zebra that went missing more than a week ago. They say the zebra was trying to make it to Nashville for a bachelorette party. Chipotle plans to add a new adobo-flavored ranch sauce to its menu as a way to boost otherwise sluggish sales. The new sauce will also provide a pleasant aftertaste to your vomit after you get food poisoning from Chipotle. Hey, have you ever gotten food poisoning from Chipotle? Or gotten food poisoning at another restaurant? Let us know in the comments below. I, myself, once got food poisoning at a California pizza kitchen. I had driven myself to the hospital, and then I puked in the parking lot, felt better, and drove home. You know, it would have been really embarrassing to puke in the hospital waiting room. Like that time I puked all over the floor in 4th grade. You see, I wanted to run to the bathroom, but I was waiting in line to ask the teacher's permission first, because that was the type of kid I was, just blindly following authority. Hey, speaking of education, researchers at the University of Groningen in the Netherlands, home of the Fighting Tulips, have used AI to analyze the Dead Sea Scrolls. Their findings have determined the scrolls are much older than originally thought. Like, much older. However old you think they are, they're not that old. They're older. Speaking of old, archaeologists working in a Frankfurt, Germany gravesite discovered an 1,800-year-old silver amulet which may rewrite the known history of Christianity as we've known it. They discovered a tiny inscription in Latin which lists Christ's birthday to actually being in March. We've always been told it's in December, which always struck me as strange because to me, Jesus doesn't give off Capricorn energy. But a March birthday, that's Pisces. That's the fish. The Jesus fish. We're through the looking glass here, people. Also, it turns out his name isn't Jesus, it's Gerald. Gerald H. Christ. You can call him Jerry. That's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. I cannot wait to meet her in Nashville for zebra burritos and some butt cake.